Good day, everyone. How is everyone's doing today? We once more get back into Utawarerumono, Mask of Deception. Or Mask of Truth, not Deception. Where we left off, we were doing story events in Ina Akamu. Let me put that in vibrate. Let's do a battle. Free battle. Yeah, because I want to get off on Ko that Cone for that one ability of hers I put on. There she is. I want Grease likely to take that off. What do I want to put on in replace though? Wind Faith. That sounds like a good one. We'll keep that one. Defense, attack, max health. Now, if I just get another slot, I would put that attack. We'll keep it for now. Well, keep on upgrading her. Who's close to leveling up? Let's do Nico. Okay, have you come over here, engage him. Get you forward. You can't attack anyone yet. Oh, he did the zone of control. Oh well. Okay, that's good. Oh, you came forward. Yeah, that was nice to take it off Cone. They all went after other people instead of targeting her. Come here, and then we'll just do this. Yeah.
次は誰や？正念場かな。
I probably don't really need to use her. I just wanna.
悪く思うなよ。まだ終わってないぞ。
You stay there.
邪魔をするのは誰なのです。炎に
Ah, didn't get the critical.
燃やし尽くすです。ここと力になれるのなら
You all got hit.
バカだ。
ありがとう、ココポ。
まだいける。やったか。名を上げてやる。
Counter. Yep, we'll get. Ah, we'll get revenge,
どうだ。
right? Yep, there are revenge. His face looks a little disinterest. When you look at it, it's like, oh whatever. You could kill. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna fight you. Stand up.
時間はかけない。これでこんなとこかな。
And level up. That's what I wanted. Let's just move you forward.
ドイツから行くかね。このまま行くぞ。手のごとく。
Good.
切られたいのはドイツだ。
And then we'll move him forward.
まだ終わってないぞ。
慎重に行くです。
You can just finish him off.
炎に
あとは頼んだ。
うまくできたですか。
You can stay here. Yeah, let's have this one.
無茶しすぎないでね。しません。
You go after him.
まだか。このままじゃ。 まだか。よし。貫く。遅いか。どけ。貫く。
Nuts. Well,
よし。
Maybe I should have. Yeah.
少年バカな。
Let's have you come here. Finish you off.
逃がさない。
バカな。
いい運動だね。待ちくたびれたえ。
Let's have. Let's see, which way do I want to go? Nice, critical.
邪魔をするのは誰なのです。
Yeah, finish off the bow.
はい。
死ぬのか。
燃やし尽くすです。
And then we'll have you come here.
うまくいきました。
Alright, good, she leveled
後
up.
悔したくないですから。
Ruthie has learned an ability, Quick Rebound. When receiving an attack, unit advances in turn order. Yeah, she's just got the same as Oster Haku. Passive ability.
ドイツから行くかね。
I can't get around. Wanted to hit those other two, but I can't get behind them. Maybe next turn.
かけない。これで。まだ立てる？遠慮せんでええや。 面白かったけ？
串刺しにする。
He blocked both. Nice.
よし。
しません。
どけ。当たれ。
Quick Rebound.
守ります。ハク様。これで落ちそうです。慎重に行くです。
Yeah, let's get
若干
two earthy with that one.
うまくできたですか？
Stay there. He'll finish up this one.
死ぬのか。このまま行く。
Nice.
まずは目の前の敵ね。
Yeah, he should be able to do damage. Nice critical.
いい運動だね。手加減は無理か
And
な。
an earth
どう戦おうか。
favor.
逃がさない。こんなとこかな。待ちくたびれたえ。
And she leveled up. Nice. Audie has learned the skill Energize. Reduce physical damage and raises own defense by 30%. Is this... It procs only 40% chance. Okay. It's a... passive, but not a passive at the same time. You have to have zeal for it. That's a good one.
現実
Not
は
water favor. And you're gone.
頼んだ。
今日はこんなもんかな。
Water phase. Okay. And let's go with the story now. Just want to get. Oh, we're still over to him. Why is this acting up? Sorry, why is my fire acting up? Grunt. What would he is disgruntled.
まだ起きていたのですか。
You're still awake? Intu's voice breaks the silence of Verai's meditation before the flames.
病み上がりなのに、そんなことをしては体に触ります。
You shouldn't be doing that. It's not good for your body to push your limits like that. Ah.
ホラー穴を崩す気ですか。
Are you trying to bury us in here? Intui hangs her head in expiration. Aspiration as Verai lays waste to an errant boulder, all but pulverizing it with one blow. Within, however, her thoughts run a different course. An ordinary person would never be able to make a recovery this dramatic, this quickly. Is it his natural vitality or some power of the Akaruruka?
足りぬ。
Still, not enough. Huh?
このざまでは、オシトルをほふることなどできぬ。
As I am now, I cannot slay Oster as he is. Nowhere near enough. Nor in his laments, until he approaches Verai and inspect him.
傷を見せてください。今のでまた傷口が開いたかもしれません。
Show me your wounds. You probably reopened some.
やっぱり血がにじんでる。布を取り替えます。動かないで。
I knew it. Fresh blood. Please hold still while I change your bandages.
下船。
I do not understand.
何がですか？
Understand what?
我の傷をわざわざ治す。その上で我と試合たいとは思えぬ。
You heal me. Nurse my wounds. But neither of these are because you wish to fight me at my full power.
我に恩を売るつもりでもなし。
Nor do you seem to to curry favor with servitude.
何を企んでいる？
What schemes are you hatching, girl?
何も企んだりなんか。
I'm not scheming anything.
まあいい。これも絵にし。何かは知らぬが、貴様には見届けてもらおう。我の生き様をな。
Bah, so be it. Whatever your reasons, you may remain. I would have you witness me in my way of life for now.
私にはどうでもいいことです。
None of that matters to me. Carefully, Intui transfers a stew of seasoned bird meat from a citizen pot into a bowl.
食事です。
Here, you should eat something. Bird accepts the bowl, shoveling down the food as though it were little more than fuel for the fire inside him.
この肉、 この地、この水の一滴に至るまで全て奴の胸を貫く牙となす。
This flesh, this blood, this water, all of it, I shall shape into the fang that pierces his breast.
待っておれよ、オシトル。
All you need to do is wait, Oster. If this man's wounds heal. Into he tries not to think about the grim prospects. The crackling campfire casts a wavering light over the pair. Entui, meanwhile, begins to lose herself in nostalgic memories. Memories of wartime, going on expeditions to foreign lands, pitching her tent next to her father's on the field, and of the austere, straightforward life she once knew in her father's, the warrior's path, lived amongst fellow warriors.
何を見ている？
What are you looking at, girl?
いえ、何も。
Nothing.
そんなことより、これでは足りぬ。代わりを持て。
Enough of that then. Bring me more of this stew.
もう少し慎みとか遠慮という言葉を知らないのですか？
Have you no self-control or discipline?
うまいと思ったものを食らうのに、何を遠慮する必要がある？
Why should I deny myself food that pleases me? Li-
もう少しお待ちなさい。今用意しているところですから。
Just wait here then. I'll bring more for you. Is there gonna be like a love thing happening between the two? The enemy falls in love who has been, from what I can tell, a lonesome dude who's so fixated on strength, all of a sudden starts to fall in love. Be so clinch. Yeah, the following day is busier than usual for the protectors of Iniakamu. Under crisp blue sky, Oster's confidence gather for uncertain purpose.
主様、皆様をお呼びしました。
Master, all have been summoned.
オシトル、こんな朝っぱらから皆を集めたりしてどうかしたのか？
Is something wrong, Oster? You got us up awfully early. Care to share why? I'll explain in due time. Is that all of us? If that's all of us, I suppose. I gather you all here to address a long-standing problem. We have places to plan and to talk, but no proper training grounds as of yet. This war is likely only to escalate. On top of raising more troops, we should be working on our own combat skills if we hope to survive. As it follows, I'd like to suggest we stage a mock battle together. Such circumstances are as close to real combat as we're likely to find.
紅白試合ですか？
A mock battle?
試合って試合なのけ？
Did you just not hear mock? Oh, fighting? Are we fighting to death? Huh? Are we? No, I mean, mock battles conditions are similar to real battles, but this is for practice only. Please show restraint if you would, Audie. Oh, pooey.
へえ、いいじゃない。仲間同士だからって遠慮はなしってことかい。
Oh boy. Sounds like a good time. Yeah. No holding back, even though we're allies.
ヒュール、男を見せる時だ。俺は応援してるぞ。
Now is your time to prove your manly vigor, Kiru. I'm cheering for you.
ああ、ありがとうシノノンちゃん。それで兄上、組み合わせはどうするんですか？
Sure. Thank you, Shion. How are we deciding teams then?
くじを作ってあるのです。紐を引いて先が赤なら赤組、白なら白組なのですよ。
We have prepared straws. Those who draw red go naturally to the red team, and white straws go to the white team.
誰が誰と組むかはくじを引いてからのお楽しみか。なかなかに面白そうではないか。
So no one knows who their allies really are until we draw straws. Oh, I'm in. This sounds like fun.
つまり、姉上と敵対することもあるわけですね。
Fascinating. In other words, I may end up as my own sister's enemy. Hey,
誰とやれるんかな。ヤクヤンと派手に切り合うのもええけど、やっぱりオストルハンがええな。
who am I gonna get? Finding. What do you say that? Jossie? No, Jackie? Oh, that, yeah, Jackie did. Jackie. Be a good time. I really want to go around with Oster.
ハトイカローン神、どうかオストルハンとやり合いますように。
Oh, blessed Adi Korin Kami, please let me fight Oster to the death. Adi, please. Please, no. Just stop looking at me like that.
オストル様、
Sir Oster? It's, nothing. Shall we begin? His idea's good, but you got some bloodthirsty companions. Red versus white. Training grounds, Iniakamu. Defeat all units on opposing team. All allies on your team are defeated. Okay, so we're going against Audi, Jakwa. All and the brothers, siblings are on each other's side, so we got a good team. They're gonna be. So it's 4 against 5. Okay. Please let me duel Oster to the death. I felt a chill down my spine. Oh, so it set all our levels down. Are we all level? That's cheating. Everyone should have been level 13 or 13, but they're all 11. Their levels got set down a few. That must be the max for this time. Oh well. Okay, let's see who's going when. It's Oster, Ruli, Kiru, Nico, and the twins. So our team goes first. Then it's okay. Jakwa's last. Audie's. Now let's see, how far can you go? Don't want to get here, so let's just go up to probably here. Yeah. This is as far as this one. You, though. You girls are not going to be fighting her. Because you have a range of... Yeah. You girls are not moving. You could take a hit. But I think it might be best to not move you. And then I'll have Kuru move behind so he can then launch his attacks. Okay. She can do a 2-range attack. I gotta remember that. So she could attack here. Get you there.
やってやるです。邪魔させない。敵を排
我が
除します。
弓からは逃れられんぞ。
Okay, you get.
カズさん。体がほぐれてきたな。ふむふむ。
Asa, I'm not holding back today. Could you hold back a little? I do have the healer on my side, so I can take a little.
ここは任せるじゃない。まだ終わってないぞ。
行こう、ココポ。
Those two have zone of control abilities, so. Oh, I want you to attack. Get your defense down.
ココポ大丈夫？
早く終わらせないと。
Yeah. I want you to be there.
やったかな。
I'll move you up a little.
油断はしないのです。炎よ。こんがり焼けたです。
ご覚悟を。
You're poisoned.
私に任せるがいい。
I figured you'd go after her.
いけます。
見のや。
この程度。
いい的だな。
Oh, they got that. That's her summon.
通行止めだぜ。
You're not a purely guard of the right for nothing, yeah.
戦の時間。
Yep, come on. I figured you'd be coming forward.
生きとるけ？ご命令ください。
Actually, let's go forward. Yeah, let's just do this one. Yeah, I gotta heal him up.
慎重に行かないと。
Hmm. I'll do this. Who's next? It's him. Okay, let's just get rid of her. I can't do it, okay. You? Let's start taking you out.
やったかな。
やるじゃない。
うまくいきました。
Get you. Oh, you do have. You can. Okay. I need to pull Oster back.
手加減は苦手ですね。
Or heal him up, I should say. Let's pull you back.
引くしかないというのか。
Vine will. Good, good, good. And then I'll just have you heal. She'll be able to get me. Move over here. Can you attack? No, you're just.
油断はしないのです。
軽い。
Huh.
死力よ。
And you don't have the extra range yet on that ability. Level up. Nico has learned the ability Shinigami Companion. Now she can summon too. Yeah, I missed that. Oh, wow. Zone controlled. We summon the mammoth for you, master. Well, what does it do? Master, experience is the best teacher. Use your imagination. I see. Well, nice to meet you, I suppose. Oh, we even kill our own. Oh, is it? We can even kill her herself. That's weird. Zone control. So Aster. Something about him seems different. Yeah, he is. Yeah, they're gonna notice over time that he's a lot different than before. Got Water God's favor. Hey, I want to fight you too. Please be gentle. Nice. And you're gone. Thank you for sparring with me. Then she summons her Shinigami. Ba-bum. Do I have the ability to attack? Oh, I do have the ability. Buster. Oh, I'm just itching to fight. Whoa, I suppose I have no choice. And you're down for the count. Phew, that was a good workout. Indeed. Mock though it was, I was able to fight with a refreshing vigor. That was so lovely. Oster, your thrusts were so intense. I could feel my body reacting to the excitement. What a rush. Like my tummy was getting hotter and tighter and... Oh, that just hit her secret. Stop, please, don't do this to me.
主様の一物が私たちのお尻を平手打ち。
Master's thick, heavy weapon struck our bodies.
その衝撃が痛みから快楽へと変わり、
They're getting into this.
脳天まで駆け巡る。
The impacts of his thrusts, how they turned the pain to exquisite pleasure.
これぞ主様の愛。
This is the face of our master's lust. And you two, stop trying to top her. Think about what you say before you say it. Damn it.
しかし、思わず熱くなっていけないね。つい本気になって、もう少しで収集がつかなくなるところだったじゃない？
Anyway, I think I still got a little too into it. Yeah, we gotta be safe when we do this, or things could spin out of control pretty quick. Yeah, he has a point. Audie is one thing, but I didn't think everyone would let loose like that. For a minute there, I thought this was gonna end in a disaster.
兄様？
Your brother? Yes, well, by crossing blades, we are each able to learn more about the others. You may find things you learn here arising in true battles.
はい。私も皆さんの戦い方が分かって、とても参考になりました。
Yes, it helps a lot to know how everyone fights.
皆さん、お茶が入りました。お弁当も用意してありますので、お食事にしませんか？
I made tea, everyone. There are lunch boxes as well. Shall we eat?
朝早くからでしたから、お腹も空いてますでしょうし。
You all been working so hard since this morning. You must be hungry.
それはありがたい。実は腹がペコペコで仕方なかったのだ。
Much appreciated. I'm starving.
さすがはルルやん。隙がないえ。
Ruthie pulls through it again, just like I expected. Look at you go. Very well, let's call it here. You can all take the day to rest.
クエ、キュール、アンナ。
Here comes Kuru. Say ah.
シナノンちゃん？
Shion?
あんだ。戦う男を支えるのが女の役目だからな。
Come on. I'm gonna support my big soldier man somehow.
うん。気持ちは嬉しいのだけど。
Kuru, this is how you're supposed to be with Nico. You're supposed to try to feed her Nico this. All lovey-dovey. Me the big man, but she's the one that's got the pants in the family. Wonder if that's how it's gonna... well, I appreciate the thought, but...
こっちを見たりしてどうかしたですか？
Why are you looking at me? Is something wrong?
いえ、なんでも。
Huh? Nothing. I...
ところで酒はないのかい？
Oh man, I don't suppose any of you kids brought the good stuff.
ごめんなさい。お酒までは。
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't bring any liquor for you.
準備万端。
Fear not, we've arrived prepared.
こんなこともあろうかと、主様の秘蔵酒をお待ちしております。
Our master's private reserves. Let us partake. What? When did they find... I suppose I'll allow it. Just as we fought together, now let us drink and sing together. Building can't... merit... Ardia... is important. Cameron. The training grounds are now available in the base menu. Okay, we got training grounds. Mock battles may be held at any time at the training grounds. During a mock battle, both allies and enemies can earn experience. If you claim victory, you will also receive PP. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do another one. Red versus white. allied units are divided into 2 opposing teams for a training battle. Both sides gain experience, and if you succeed, you gain BP. Teams will automatically be determined. The battle will immediately begin. Let's see what the teams are this time. Oh, we even got stakes in the way. I wonder if they're gonna have us like fight on this stuff also. Let's see about the map. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think as the game goes, we're gonna be fighting in different areas. Because if we can get all the way out this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna probably fight in the. This is as far as we can go this way, yeah. There's most likely gonna be other kind of fights popping up as time goes. This is a good improvement from the other 2 games. They did the one kind of battles in the first one. We were doing when I first started the stream. And then now we got this new kind of battle system. I didn't really like 2's battle system so much. Or it's the same, but it just didn't have rewards, which was a little disappointing. So let's see who's going first. Okay, she's Kiru, Nico, Audie, Jackwell, then me. Oh, the twins aren't in this battle anymore right now. Okay. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Ah. Wish he was on my side. Simply because of... I like his long range ability. I think that's the fence one. Yeah, the fence up. So you're all coming this way, huh? Okay, so you're going down first. You took bait. Oh, they got their full level now. Yeah, they got their full level now. They're not disadvantaged like they were before. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot harder than it will be before. get you poisoned.
もう褒めてもらえないんですよね。
And since I can't get your defense down.
うまくいきました？
ご覚悟を。
Okay.
さて
Rebound.
さてどう攻めるか。どうだ。
よし、落ち着いて。
Yeah, I figured that. I should probably made him move so he wouldn't.
気は抜けない。
やってやるです。着火。こんがり焼けたです。 こんなもんください。遠慮せんでええや。
Okay.
次は誰や？
Zone control. Yeah.
このまま行くぜ。
I gotta move her.
お願い。白様。
Let's go here. No, that won't work. Because he can get out of the zone of control. Art of Revenge. I forgot to click.
ゆるい攻撃だな。さて、行きますよ。
Yeah. We got ambushed. I gotta move her. No, don't. Damn it.
引くしかないというのか。
Oh.
死人に口なし。
早く終わらせまいと。行け。
Well, it's something I was a little worried about.
よし、海中。
せゆ。通行止めだぜ。
Countered, huh?
やってやるです。 炎よ。こんがり焼けたです。お願い。皆様、無理をなさらずに。これで。無茶しすぎないでね。
Level up. Ruthie's action chain, your knee has been strengthened. Dig into all her earth one just got charged up bigger. That's nice. I'll be doing.
うちの出番や。こんなのね。
Rebound. Water God favor.
皆さんのお役に
How much life you have? 21. Damn it.
姉上を
But he did get knocked out. That's
無
good.
茶しすぎないでね
He won't be ambushing anyone.
ごめんなさい
悪く思うなよ。このまま行くぜ。
この距離な
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
ら上がれ。これならさすがに。
お願い行こうココポ
Damn it.
落ちそうです
Come on, just let me get out of there. Oh well. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
ここは任せるじゃない。
Damn it.
このまま行くぜ。余裕じゃない。
And then he leveled up and healed. Ah. Well, it is good that they're leveling up. I don't really... Action chain carrier has been strengthened. Use another patch. And far dodge.
油断はしないのです この力で無茶しすぎなのですそれじゃ行く大丈夫いい感じやお願い
Oh, Audie, you moved forward. That wasn't smart of you. Damn it, I should have held.
無茶しすぎないでね
狙い撃ちます。
Yeah, you're gonna go after him.
これで。
He's gonna be the make or break of this whole team.
もっと強くならない
And he leveled up. Dang. These two just freaking.
まだまだです
I'm gonna have to just rely on Ruthie.
ここは任せるじゃない。
To almost do all the damage. Oh, he just got the third one though. I forgot. And that zone of control just interfering.
ここは慎重に行くです治癒力油断大敵なのですお願いここで怯えるわけには
Nice. And you went after her. I didn't want you to move. Because he can't move. And now, yeah, we're gonna lose this one. That team was just too powerful. If I had the twins on my side right now, I could have probably done this, and I didn't. Oh, I got healed. Okay, so we'll survive another turn. Oster's action chain, Toa Ka has been strengthened. I have no mercy to give. Now, I should strike you down. You fell for my provocation? How foolish. Reversal of fate. When incapacitated, the unit will survive and be restored to full health. Okay, so I can survive longer now. On top of getting a new level up in health, I also got... I could do some damage. You're quite a distance away from leveling up. You're not going to do any damage. Let's just get rid of you. Water saver. Yeah, you did get healed, but you also lost health, and you got poisoned. That's what I should do, is poison him next turn, but we're getting rid of you, Audie. Sorry. You're too much attack. I want to get rid of you. But I need to heal until we get Jack out of the way. Let's see if I can draw you to attack. Ooh, maybe that wasn't. You went after her. But yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the poison. Start taking his life. Or Zeal damage down. If I can. Damn it. Didn't work like I hoped. Murder revenge.
は任せるじゃない。
Nice.
この剣見るかい。さあ死ぬ。
狙い撃ちます。これでやったかな。
やってやるです。
That might have been good. Because he just moved back.
痛みを感じる。突っ込みすぎなのです。
いいじゃない。
I did that ability too early.
この隙だらけだぜ。
皆さんのお役に。落ちそうです。
慎重に行かないと。当たれ。止める。はっ。距離を保つ。
こんなとこか。逃がさないぜ。せい。
But yeah, fighting against your own teammates is really showing that you need to really given
やってやるです。 痛みを感じる。
a lot of experience.
突っ込みすぎなのです。
Hmm. No counter.
ここと。皆様、無理をなさらずに。
Hmm. Yeah, he was gonna dodge that, so it got
今度はこちらから行くぜ。悪く思うなよ。せい。まだ終わってないぜ。
よし、落ち着いて。
next time I'm not gonna have him attack. Oster attack. I'm gonna have him heal himself.
気は抜けない。
Ooh, are you going after? I don't have enough zeal. So I have attack. I'm gonna get poisoned. Damn it! You dodged the poison.
ここは慎重に行くです。痛みを感じる。無茶しすぎなのです。
Yeah, leveled up. Good. And her Nico's action chain. Use a Tusa has some strength and use to explode. Okay, so I'll try that and see how her magic does.
ここで怯えるわけには。
I missed that one. Still, no counter is good.
無茶しすぎないでね。
Any little bit. If I can just get him knocked out,
ここは任せるじゃない。
I'll be happy. He's stronger than Audie right now. In his zone of control bull.
このまま行くぜ。
よし、落ち着いて。
Oof.
これで。気は抜けない。
I still have my free life. So it's not the end of the world.
ここは慎重に行くです。痛みをアンチーキャラさらに増やせ。無茶しすぎなのです。ハク様、これで
Double critical.
目が
Next turn you'd be down. And she leveled up.
したくないですから。
Eh, you're down now.
ハク様、
やるじゃ。
Okay.
うまくいきました。
Now I can go after you.
上がれ。
That was nerve-wracking. I thought I was gonna lose for sure. But once Audie got taken out, that was a good plus.
油断はしないのです。
But you moved out of the way.
痛みをアンチーキャラ無茶しすぎなのです。ハク様、
And now you're not going anywhere.
うまくいきました。
Before we take out Kira though, I want to take out all the
どうします。
この距離なら
barricades.
これで。気は抜けない。抜けない。
Uh-oh.
早く終わらせないと。
You lucky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna come back to life anyways. Reversal of fate.
気は抜けない。
ここは慎重に行くです。炎や。敵を焼き尽くすです。ゴミは焼却なのです。
Maybe not.
皆様、無理をなさらずに。 目が回りません。
I'll just go around.
早く終わらせないと。これで。気は抜けない。
ハク様、 した？油断はしないのです。
Okay, good.
こんなものなのです。こちらものなの
Water
です。
got favor.
やってやるです。 こんなものなのです。
And you're poisoned.
こんなもの
Flame sigil. And poison do damage.
この距離ならそこ止めるよし懐中
And he leveled up in full health. Oh well. Heroes learn the skill Rejuvenate. Dodges a physical attack and cures self of status alignment. That's alright. It just means more fighting. Which I'm happy for.
無茶しすぎないでね。やってやるです。
Just means more experience.
一つ追加なのです。ゴミは焼却なのです。
Let's go over here. Yeah. Nine will. You used your Yeah, you can't do anything because we're all close to you. We're too close to you. And your zone controlled.
ゴミは焼却なのです。ここで怯えるわけには。無茶しすぎないでね。
This will be a good spot for this training is good for if I'm close to leveling up some characters. Put them in the fight in this fight training battle.
やってや
And
る
we
です。
can then level them up for the next battle. I messed that up.
こんなものなのです。
狙い撃ちます。
行こう、ココポ。
And we won.
悪いですね。
Luckily.
無茶しすぎないでね。皆様、大丈夫ですか？
Victory. It was all because of her and her zone of control. Oh, the other team doesn't get BP, it looks like. Before we do too much more. I'm going to take a little bit of a bathroom break and be right back. Okay, let's get back into this. Let's do the BP because it accumulated a little bit. Let's get your attack up. Well, at least get up to 30 on both of this before I start doing anything else. Yeah, because you didn't level up again, so you didn't get much BP. Yeah, let's do that. Give you a attack. You didn't get no BP because you were on the enemy side, which I find a little discouraging. Though getting levels isn't bad, experience isn't bad. Okay. Let's go with the story.
テートに潜伏させていた草より知らせが届きました。
I have received word from one of my spies in the Imperial capital. Attention hangs in the air as Augie announces the first item of our morning meeting. Do you know what their movements? Do we know their movements? Augie seems unruffled as usual, but he takes a slow look around the room to make sure everyone is paying attention. After a moment, he speaks.
テートにてアンジュを名乗る者が帝の名を継いだと。
The imposter who calls herself Anju has succeeded the throne of Mikado.
代理にて即位の儀が行われ、万民はことほぎをもって敬がしたと記されています。
Yeah, that's gonna be a big blow to her. The inauguration was held at the Imperial Palace, and the people rejoice, or so says our report.
なんと。
Oh dear. So they actually did it. Audrey seems overcome by shock, unable to accept that an imposter sits on her rightful place.
わからん。どういうことだ。本物の姫殿下がこちらにいるのに、なぜ即位なんてできる？
I don't get it. What's going on? We know Her Highness is here. How could they have a fake on the throne?
戦勝したということかと。それにしても早すぎるのです。
Usbird, it seemed. But still, this is too fast.
戦勝？ああ、戦勝な、戦勝。
Usurped? Oh, right. I see. Yep, she's been usurped. All right.
つまり資格がないにもかかわらず、自分が帝になると勝手に宣言したんですね。
In other words, they had claimed the authority of the Mikado for their own, effectively stealing it from Her Highness.
ああ、そうそう、それが言いたかったのだ。
Right, that's it. That's basically what I said.
知らせからすると、テートの民にそのことが知らされたのもかなり急だったようです。
Judging by our reports, it seems even the citizens of the Imperial capital saw it as sudden. Ogi continued explaining his analysis of the situation to Norsi and the rest of us.
ことほぎをもって敬が即位の知らせを聞いて祝いの言葉を口にしただけで
The people rejoice, I am sure, but only upon hearing the indirect news of her crowning.
新しい帝が大々的な行列をなして顔見せするなり民に直接言葉を賜るといった祭典はなかったようですね。
It would seem that the new Mikado does not parade about the city or speak directly to the people.
内々に最低限の儀式だけで即位を済ませ、本来あってしかるべき帝都を挙げての行事は省かれた。そう見るべきでしょう。
They chose to perform the compulsory ceremonies in secret and avoid all duties involved in the actual capital and its people, or so I believe.
ふむふむ。なるほどな。
Quite right, I see. It doesn't sound like Norsi's completely grasping the implications, but the rest of us, including myself, borrow our brows.
それって かなり強引に即位したってことでいいのけ？
Sounds like it was a bit of a rush job for a ceremony of secession, huh? They prioritized making the first move over following the traditional steps. By assuming the throne now, they seek to establish that theirs is the true Aji. Which means, even if we go around claiming our princess is the real deal, it'll make it harder for other countries to believe us. We should have made our move the instant Kaoru gave his report, but since the princess couldn't do much in this state, we were paralyzed.
いずれ帝都から布告が届きましょうな。帝の名を語る逆賊めと。
I suppose it is only a matter of time until the imperial capital issues a formal declaration that we are traitors, using the Mikado's name. Dear Grace, we must not let them distract us from the truth. They are the traitors with their false Mikado, and justice is on our side. Realizing how his words hurt Aji, Iraji bows his head in apologies.
おお、これは大変な失言を。誠に申し訳ございません。
I did not mean to cause such distress. My humblest apologies. Still, we're in a worst case scenario. This has shaken everything up. Not just us, but the soldiers, the people, even the other countries. We have to come up with some countermeasure, or we're going to be cornered. If only the princess could give orders herself. It'd help bring the country together, at least. Aji hangs her head lifelessly, overwhelmed by all she has lost and helplessness of her condition. Pulse Oster and the fake princess. It's just fakes and doubles on all sides of the stage. This sounds like it should be a comedy of errors. Excuse me. The soldier enters the room and whispers something to Kuru.
兄上、このような話の途中に申し訳ないのですが、目通りを求めている者がいるとのことです。
Brother, I'm sorry to interrupt the discussion, but someone wishes an audience with you. Kuru looks at me, though his expression is doubtful. Who is it? I thought it might be some urgent news for a campaign, but instead, the Prefix Kara speaks the name that freezes me in place.
それが行商人なのですが、クオンさんからの紹介状を持っていると。
Well, it's a merchant, but he has a letter of introduction from Cone. What? That's a complete sucker punch. In contrast to me, struggling to stay composed, Ruthie smiles while Nico looks tense. Miss Cone? Will you see him, dear brother? Well, while it's true we need to do something about this issue of secession, it's not something we can afford to rush. Reminding myself of that, I swallow my anxiety, then stand up, looking around at everyone. We shall continue our council on the false princess in the afternoon. I'm sure you all need time to think of on your own. I'm rewarded with a couple of expressions of relief among the group. Guru, show this merchant to the audience chamber.
承知しました。
Understood. At a time like this, I doubt she's just said some ordinary merchant. Is it that guy, I wonder? The special merchant? I told Ruthie to help Aji back to her room so she could rest. The rest of us go to meet with this merchant. Eventually, the soldiers escort him in. The man before us is a slim, a little gaunt even. He smiles widely as he greets us. Yep, Chikiro. A distinct pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am called Chikiro. Yes? Even as he bows his head and introduces himself, the man never stops smiling. I heard Lady Cone is responsible for your being here. Yes, indeed. Miss Cone is a most valuable customer. He's the secret arms dealer. Slash spy for whoever. I heard from her that you were looking to acquire certain goods and supplies. So I came with what I could cobble together on short notice, yes? Looking to acquire, huh? Well, it's true that we need resources, plans, information, everything. In other words, he knows we're in a pretty bad circumstance, or so it seems. If you know our situation, then that saves us the trouble of explaining. What do you wish to sell us? Oh, truly, nothing terribly special today. Saying that, the man opens the chest he carried in and begins to lay its contents out on our table. I could hear sharp intakes of surprise and admiration from all around me.
姉上、この織物、どう思います？
Sister, this cloth, what do you make of it?
これは、まさか、雨津織か？
This is no way an Amasu to weave?
こんな貴重な織物がなぜ？これはぜひとも。いや、しかし、少し派手のような。
How did he get
いや、
such
しかし。
how did he get such a valuable fabric? I would love to. Oh no. Well, it's a bit showy, but I mean, still.
うわー、これって海の向こうのお酒なのけ？一度味わってみたかったんや。
Whoa. This is the this is the special liquor from overseas, isn't it? I've always wanted to try some.
これは古試練の短編。こんな希少なものを一体どこで？
This is an expert from an ancient history book. Where did you find it? I smile wryly, noticing all the girls are so absorbed in his wares.
どれも本物。
All genuine.
それも帝に献上されるような最高級の品です。
And of the highest quality, worthy of presenting to the Mikado himself. These two spent most of their lives seeing my brother get this kind of stuff. If they say it's real, it must be. Still, I figure she was from a rich family, but didn't expect it would be this extreme. I see. I suppose you must have spoken with Kon?
ご注文とあらば大抵のものは揃えてご覧に入れます。人身売買以外は何でも扱うが私の信条でして。はい。
If you wish to place an order, I can stock most things. I deal in all goods apart from slaves, my friend. Simply my personal policy, yes? For instance, food and weaponry?
もちろん、ご注文とあらば務めさせていただきますです。はい。
Most assuredly, my friend. I do my best to fulfill all orders, yes? He bows crisply, replying without hesitation. So he's prepared to supply a war effort.
それと、クオン様からこれをと。
Oh, and this came by Miss Cohn's recommendation. Man withdraws a small bottle from his sleeve.
どんな薬物に焼かれた喉でもこれを飲んでいればあら不思議。瞬く間に元通りになって気分も晴れ晴れという妙薬でございます。
For even the sorest of throats, one simply drinks this tonic, and presto, it heals you in the blink of an eye. Very soothing. Very soothing. But the room suddenly goes quiet. Everyone eyes on the man in the tiny bottle in his hand, and all the while his smile never fades. And the cost? If this medicine was requested by Cone, then it must be able to heal Aji. I can't afford to hesitate.
正直に申しますと、いささか値が張りますです。はい。
To be honest, I'm afraid this will be quite expensive, yes? Saying that, the man pulls out an applique, deftly flicking the beads back and forth.
このくらいでいかがでしょうか。
Does this sound like a reasonable price? Come on, that's just taking advantage of us. I reach on toward the Akmas and lower a few beads. How about this?
申し訳ありません。こちらも商売でして。
Terribly sorry, but I have a business to run. He shakes his head and reverts the beads. I try lowering the beads again, though to a lesser degree than before, but once more he flicks them back up immediately.
率直に申しまして、他ならぬクオン様たってのお話だからこそお持ちしたのです。二度と手に入らぬとっておきの品。
In all honesty, the only reason I have this is by Miss Cohn's personal requisition. Hard to come by, quite rare. I may never have it in stock again.
これでも儲け抜き、ギリギリの値になっておりますです。はい。
This price is the lowest I can go, my friend. No personal profit left, yes? He could just be saying that to jack up the price, but I can't argue with that. I have no other choice. We can't afford to lose this medicine. Very well, I'll take it at your price.
毎度ありがとうございますです。はい。
A distinct pleasure doing business with you, yes? However, your payment will come later.
なんと。他ならぬクオン様の紹介です。融通することやぶさかではありませんが。
Oh?
そして担保は何を？
Oh, well, I do not normally do business on credit, but a friend of Miss Cohn's. But what did you have in mind for security? Myself. I heard everyone around me hold their breaths at their answer, but Chikanero only remained smiling.
さて、 ご自身にいかほどの価値をつけると言われるのです？
Well then, how much would you say you're worth? You are the merchant here, are you not? You must have an eye for appraisal, so appraise me.
これは参りましたな。このチキナロの詳細を測ろうというのですか。
Well, well, you certainly have me there. You aim to measure my abilities as a merchant, then.
オシュトル殿は堅物だと伺っておりましたが、いやはやどうして随分と面白い方のようで、はい。
Rumors painted you as a strict fellow, a very by-the-books. But this, no. I think you are far more interesting a man than they say, yes?
いやはや、私の負けです。この品はお渡しします。
Well played. I yield. The medicine yours, my friend. What do you mean?
実のところは、これはクオン様より賜った品でして、はい。
The truth is, Miss Cohn gave this medicine to me directly.
オシュトル様に真っ先にお渡しすることを言命されていたのですが、つい遊び心が生じまして。
Her intent was that I give this to you upon my arrival, but I thought I might have a bit of fun with you first. In other words, you tested me.
いえいえ、試すだなんてとんでもない。
Perish the thought. I wouldn't presume to judge you, my friend.
これから末永くお付き合いするかもしれないので、どのような方か知りたかったと言いますか。どうかご勘弁のほどを。はい。
After all, this may be the start of a long business relationship. I merely wish to know what sort of person you are. I mean, meant no offense, yes?
もちろん、いろいろとお勉強させていただきますです。ああ、こちらもたくさん儲けさせていただきますので、ご安心を。
Oh,
はい。
and of course, I will be working as well. You needn't worry. I plan on making a tidy profit myself, yes? He's a slippery one. First, I wish to test the medicine. Wait here for a while.
はいです。
Certainly. Ruthie, could you come with me to see Her Highness?
はい、直ちに参ります。
Yes, let's hurry. This is gonna be a big event.
アンジュ様、これを。
Bridget's Aju. Here. Ruthie pours the medicine into the cup and offers it in forward to Aji. I have tested it for poison. You need not worry. Yeah. She seems reassured by my words. Slowly, she brings the cup to her lips, tipping it back. Is this really going to do it? We're grasping at straws here. Princess Aju, you shouldn't try to push yourself so suddenly. It may be powerful, but the effects will not be instantaneous. Rest for now, and we shall see the results soon enough. Now, I must be going. Lady Ruthie, take care of her, please.
はい、わかりました。
Yes, I understand. Aji stares pleading at me as if she has something to say. Thanking me for my efforts, asking when she'll be healed. She must have so much to say. But right now, she should rest and wait until the medicine kicks in. I bend down and look her in the eyes. I have only done what a vessel should. I look forward to the day that I may hear your words again, Your Highness. She nods rapidly, over and over. I remind her to rest once more, then leave the rest to Ruthie. When I get back to Audie's chamber, I see the merchant's been prospering in my absence.
確かに頂戴しましたです。はい。今後ともどうぞごひいきに。
That should do it. Yes, I look forward to doing business with you again.
うまい人やな。またええもんを楽しみにしてる
I have to hand it to you, mister. You're good. I can't wait to see what you got next time. Audie beams. In her hands is a mountain of bottles. Practically a tub's worth of foreign booze. How many of those did she buy? They stand there, expirated. Chiguro seems to notice my arrival.
これはオシトル様。姫殿下のお加減はいかがでしょう？
And so Lord Oster returns. How was Her Highness? I can't say yet. We will have to monitor her condition a while longer. Chikanoro politely bows his head.
さようですか。では、私めはこれにて一旦おいとまさせていただきます。
Is that so? Then I should be going now?
姫殿下のお加減が良くなられた頃にでも、再びご用を伺いに参りますので。
I should be back around the time Her Highness feels better.
クオン様には薬を確かにお譲りした旨お知らせしておきますです。はい。
I shall notify Miss Cone that I have delivered the medicine as requested, yes? Cone, right. Cone. Chikano, I believe it was? I have one more question for you.
はい。なんなりと。
Yes, by all means. What is the relationship between you and Lady Cone? The document bears her recommendation, only says you are a trustworthy contact. A handwritten recommendation from Cone was all I needed to believe him, but there's also no other information there. When Chikano speaks again, his smooth talk turns to a more serious tone. He seems reluctant to discuss the particulars.
申し訳ございませんです。クオン様から余計なことは喋るなときつく言われておりまして、はい。
Well, humblest apologies. Lady Cone gave me strict instructions not to say anything on that matter, yes?
うっかり口を滑らせようものなら、どんな目に遭わされるか。あと、今のもどうかご内密に。
If I'm too loose with my tongue, you see, I may well lose it, or worse. You wouldn't mind keeping that a secret as well, would you? I see. Then so be it. After seeing that pitiful expression of his, I can't bring myself to push any further. As we've been talking, Nikos appears at my side. She holds out a scroll. The inventory I asked for?
はいです。
Yes. She hands it to me, expressionless. I skim through its contents, roll it back up, and pass it to Chikiro.
これは
And this is? I had her list the items we'd like to order. I appreciate a quote as soon as possible.
これは早速のご利用ありがとうございます。勉
Well
強させていただきますです。
Well, thank you very much for prompt patronage. I shall be more than happy to assist.
武具に食料、衣類、薬と。なるほど。かしこまりました。はい。
Equipment, food, clothing, and medicine. Yes, I see. Fine choice, sir. Yes. I'm counting on you.
忙しくなってきましたね。では、これにて失礼いたしますです。
I
今
can
後ともごひいきに。はい。
I can see I will be quite busy indeed. Now, I must be going. I'll look forward to the long and fruitful partnership. Yes? Despite his words, Chikano seems quite carefree as he leaves the room. Norsi watches him go, clearly dubious.
どうも好きになれんな。
I just can't get myself to like him. I see, but he did not do anything particularly suspicious. You believe he is simply a shady individual?
よくわからん。一見、なんでもないただの男だ。だが、何か違和感が。
He's like
得
Ogi.
の知れない感じがする。
If Ogi wasn't so devoted to you, Ogi would be like him. I don't know. He seems like a normal man at first, but there's something odd about him. I feel like he's more than he appears. Something odd,
下手に出ているようで卑屈にはならず、気がつけばこちらの懐に入り込んできている。
He is humble, but not subversive. Before you know it, he has one hand shaking yours and the other hand in your pockets.
つかみどころがないのでつい裏があるのではないかと感じてしまう。
Given his sly nature, she feels as if there is always something he is hiding from us.
姉上はそう言いたいのです。
This is the core of my sister's complaint.
そんな感じだ。なんとも首筋がむずがゆくなっていかんな。
That's about sums it up. He makes the back of my neck feel all itchy.
ただ、詳細が確かなのは事実です。利用する分には良いのではないかと。
But we can hardly deny his value as a merchant. If nothing else, he should make a fine business partner.
そうなんだが。
I'm somewhat wondering. There's a rumor that they're supposed to be they're gonna be making more of these, but a prologue. I'm wondering if Chicken Nora might be part of a different faction. a different part of the world or something. Because he just feels like someone who'd be around checking out the area, deep cover agent and such. That's true, but just like Norsey, Nico's gaze lingers on the door that Chikanora exit from, her expression doubtful.
男の人とはいえ、今の情勢の中をたった一人で行商するなんて無謀極まりないのです。多少の裏はあると見て当然かと。
He feels more like what's the word? He's a shady arms dealer who has connections all over. And he keeps in contact with all the surrounding countries, and he's and everything. But I think there's like another group behind him. Whoever he is, I doubt a simple merchant could safely travel alone in dangerous times like these. I think it's only natural to suspect him.
低い確率ですが、姉様の紹介状が偽装された可能性だってあるです。それにもしかしたら。
It is unlikely, but he may even have forged dear sister's letter of introduction. And on top of that, he may even what?
いえ、なんでも思い過ごしなのです。
No, it is nothing. I'm imagining things. Nico seems a little troubled.
ご用命があれば吐かせる。
We can make him talk.
今からでも捕らえて口を割らせることもできますが。
If you order it, we can still catch him and make him speak. No, don't. If you do him harm and nothing comes of it, that may be a mistake we can never recover from. In the end, it's hard to tell whether he's friend or foe. What we know is that he's a man with connections and valuable resources. As long as he helps our cause, it doesn't matter what else he is. And Cone, I guess she's saving us, even now. Okay, let's go to Oster's room first.
折り入って相談がある。
I have something to ask of you. With that announcement, Norcease just strides in one afternoon. She leans intently over my desk. What's this all of a sudden?
我らはもう少し力がつくものを食べるべきだと思うが、どうだ?
I think we should be eating food that'll help us get stronger, right? I patiently watching her attempt to explain. I can't help but notice that Augie is smiling alongside her, clearly enjoying the situation. But we seem fine as it is to me.
そうではなくて、今後に備えて精がつくものが必要だろう?
That's not what I meant. I mean, don't you think we need something to keep our strength up, considering all the danger is ahead? Where is this coming from? Is she skipping a few steps here?
つまりですね。
If I may rephrase.
今の情勢を鑑みるに、今後もこのエンナカムイの軍拡は続いていくのではありませんか?
Put plainly, the army of Iniakamu is going to be expanding shortly, correct? Yes, that's correct. We are already taking steps to assure that. Still, there are some obstacles, mainly the fact that this country isn't prepared for war in any other respect either.
ですので、その先を見越して手を打っておくのも良いのではと言いたいのですよ、姉上は。
And so surely appropriated expansion of our available provisions would help prepare us for such eventuality. This is my sister's point.
その通りだ。それが言いたかったのだ。
She wants more fancy food, I think. Huh? Right. Exactly. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. Dorsey's words aside, your point is that we should try to offer more hearty rations for the sake of our soldiers.
そうですね。あとは士気の向上でしょうか。
Indeed. I dare say it would boost morale too. Ah, I see. I suppose it's true that having better food would keep morale up.
うむ。食卓に肉が並べば兵たちもやる気が出るだろう。
A bit of meat on the table should do wonders to motivate the soldiers, right? Dorsey smiles triumphantly, having made this bold pronouncement. Translated, that means... So your point is that you want to eat meat.
何を言っているのだ？私は別にそんな。
What are you talking about? I never said that.
語るに落ちるとはこのことなのです。
It seems the beans have been spilled. In a textbook example, really. Nico breaks her silence with that murmur. Notices my stare, she glances at me as she speaks again.
残念ながら、ノスリさんの要望を叶えるのは難しいと思うのです。
Unfortunately, I think it may be hard to act on your plan, Norsey.
そうなのか？
What? Is that true? Faced with other surprise from Norsey, Nico continues on to clarify.
この国では普段はあまりお肉を食べないですよ。なので、お肉そのものの蓄えが少ないのです。
The people of this country do not typically eat meat on a regular basis. You will find very little meat in our stocks, if any.
ああ、そういうことでしたか。道理で菜食を中心とした食事だと思っていました。
Ah, I see. I was just beginning to wonder why all our meals have been so vegetable-centric.
でも、干し肉や加工したものならたまに出てるですよ。
But sometimes we do have dried or processed meat.
いや、私はだな。もっとこう、取れたてというか、焼きたてというか。
Look, I was thinking about something more fresh from the forest, or something we can just grill up.
お祭りの時に丸焼きとかするですが、まだ半年も先なのです。
We have a whole roast during the festivals, but that is still half a year away. I hear a small groan escape her at Nico's exploration, but almost instantly her face brightens once more.
よし、ならばいっそ私たちで狩りに行くぞ。
Alright, then there's only one thing for it. Let's go hunting. OG moves to support Norsey's fierce confidence with a crisp smile of his own.
よろしいのでは？この近隣の山はそれなりに獲物がいるようですし。
A fine idea. I hear the mountains nearby are teeming with wild game. Well, if you're that inclined to go, I certainly won't stop you.
何を言っている？オシトルも行くのだぞ。
What are you saying, Oster? You're coming too. I'm going as well?
当然だ。民の生活の向上も上に立つ者の務め。それに狩りをするのであれば、皆に振る舞わねばならんからな。
Naturally, it's a leader's duty to help improve the lives of his people, and we'll need to make sure we provide for everyone, of course. Dorsey straightens, prepared for another bold declaration.
思えば、この国に落ち延びてからというもの、民の世話になるばかり。
I've been thinking, ever since we stumbled into this country, it's always been the citizens taking care of us.
ノスリ旅団が長である。このノスリともあろう者が、受けた恩を返さないわけにはいくまい。
So, as a noble leader of the North Sea thieves, I, Norsey, must repay their kindness.
ここは一つ、自慢の弓を取り、民の食卓に彩りを加える一助としよう。
With my glorious bow in hand, I shall bring life and flavor to the dinner tables of the public. I see. If this was all you saw of her, it would seem pretty noble, but I'm pretty sure it's all so she can eat whatever she likes.
自分のことをここまで大ごとにできるのは、ある意味才能なのです。
It is a skill in itself to make her whims sound like such low-fee ambitions.
そうとなれば、行くぞ、オシトル。
That settles it. Let's go, Oster. Saying that, Norsey grabs my arm and tries to haul me up. Wait, hold on. I've never gone hunting in my life here. This is gonna end in tears. I know it, but there's no way I can get out of it now. Do I have any good justifications for refusing?
主様。
Master? As I look around and lock eyes with the twins, they lean forward, want to say something. No, it's fine. You two stay here. Early stopped too. If I ask them for a favor here, I know they'll demand compensation.
でしたら、他の方も誘いませんと。狩りは多い方が効率的ですからね。
We ought to extend the invitation to some of the others then. The more hunters afield, the more prizes we'll catch, hmm? I turn to Nico in desperation, but she only shakes her head.
これは久々に腕が鳴るな。
Finally, a real test of my skills.
私は他にやることがあるです。
I should get back to work. What? She's abandoned me! I thought I could wriggle out of it with Nico's help. Ugh, fine. This is gonna be one long day on my stomach.
絶好の狩り日和だ。
A fine day for hunting.
そうですね、姉上。
Indubitably, sister. Satisfied, Dorsey looks up to the clear blue sky above. Perfect weather for a trek through the mountain range. My apologies, Guru, for dragging you into this.
ああ、いえ、誘っていただいて嬉しかったです。久しぶりなので少し心配ですけど。
Oh no, I was happy to be invited. It has been a while, so I'm not sure how well I'll do. Even the humble one. Hiru smiles softly, a ting of nervousness in his expression. Well, this being my first hunt ever, I'm dealing with more than a ting of nervousness. Seriously, what do I do?
はいやや、キウヤン緊張してるん。なんならうちがほぐしてあげよっか。
Aw, look at you. You're all tense, Kiwi. Want me to soften you up a little?
いえ、結構です。なんだか怖いので。
No, that's alright. The prospect is a little scary.
そうけ？遠慮しなくてもええのに。
Really? You don't have to be too humble. Audie smiles, unfazed by Kiru's refusal. The two of them make up the final additions to our hunting party. I wanted Ruthie to come take a break with us, but the princess still needs someone to take care of her. Well, 5 is plenty, I guess. Dorsey and Aji used to live in mountainous area, and Kuru's a local boy. He says he's rusty, but Kuru seems pretty well versed in the whole hunting thing. I remember when I invited him, seeing how quick and practiced his preparations were, and Audie uses them to being out in the nature herself, though admittedly a very different kind, which means I'm the weak link here.
どうかしたのですか、兄上。
Is something the matter, brother? No, it's nothing. I gave Kuru a smile, hoping to assure his concerns. In that moment, though, Dorsey stops, narrowing her eyes as she stares ahead. In one fluid motion, she raises her bow, centers on our target, and fires off an arrow. Even I could see there was not a single wasted movement. The arrow flies through the trees in a smooth arc and strikes the creature in an instant.
まあこんなものか。
That should do it.
さすがですね。
Wow, you really are good.
大したもんやえ。
Oh, full marks for style. Kiru and Audie nodded at the sight, marveling at her graceful movement. Pray in hand, Dorsey straightens with a roguish grin.
このまま勝たせてもらおう。
Looks like I'm going to win.
なんやの？
Huh? When?
勝ちって。
あ、そうか。すまない。いつもの癖だ。
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot.
姉上は普段狩りの時、いつも何かしらをかけて競っていましたからね。
My sister has a habit of introducing a wager to her hunting trips.
その方が楽しみも増すからな。獲物もたくさん取れて効率よかろ。
She just wants to gamble on everything in life. That adds a little more excitement to it, and we all end up with more catches. Putting a bet on it is just the effective thing to do.
ああ、やりますよね、そういうの。
Ah, we used to do that too. Here seems interested in the prospect. Audie turns to me, a thoughtful look in her eyes.
なあなあ、もしかしてこれ競争なん？
Hey, is this a contest now? No, I've heard nothing about this. Ah, this isn't helping my confidence here. I don't know that I could hit the broadside of a castle, let alone a moving target. Dorsey grins slightly, obvious to my panic.
どうだ。せっかくこうして大人数で狩りに出てきたのだから、ここは一つ勝負といかないか？
How about it? We got a big enough group here ready, so why don't we make this interesting?
面白そうやね。でも何をかけるん？
Oh, sounds like fun. So what are we betting?
そうだな。とっておきの一本をどうだ？実はこの間、年代物の一品を手に入れたところでな。
Well, how about your finest drink? If I'm being honest, I managed to get a nice aged bottle just the other day. Audie's eyes gleam.
それは名案やえ。ちょうどうちも海の向こうからわざわざ取り寄せた珍品が届いたところや。
Now that is a lovely idea. And I just got one of my special drinks in too. Tropic Fancy from overseas.
おお、それはさぞ手に入れるのに苦労したのだろうな。
Oh, must have been hard to get your hands on.
その代わり味は文句なしやえ。
But the taste is always worth it, Pat. They're completely into this. Still, from the sounds of it, I might be safe. A little sigh of relief, and as if he had been waiting for the perfect moment, Augie glances at me with a fresh smile.
とっておきの一本といえば、オシトルさんも持っていましたね。お部屋の棚の奥、なかなかの名酒が。
As long as we're divulging secret stashes, I've seen Oster has a fine drink concealed in the shelves and in his room. Quite expensive brand too. The girls turn to me, lightening up with almost predatory glee.
おお、それはいいことを聞いた。
Oh, glad to hear it.
へえ、そんなもん隠しとったんや。
So you had a little treat tucked away as well. Hold on. I only bought expensive shit like that in case we had guess. Damn it, how did he know?
それでは、一番大きな獲物を仕留められた者が勝ちというのはどうです？
So then, I presume that the winner is the one who hunts the largest individual game. Loki continues on at his own pace, apparently content with the stakes having been settled for my spire, and now moving on to the rules.
ええなあ、小物をちまちま狩るより。
Sounds good. Better than poking at small fry all day.
依存はない。
Ah, no objections here. And now the two even look more ready and willing.
では、そういうことに。
Well, let's the game begin. Augie.
まあまあ、たまにはいいじゃありませんか。面白そうですし。
Oh, come on. There's no harm in these little diversions once in a while. Indeed, it sounds like fun. Even under the most acidic glare I can muster, he seems completely unruffled. He did that on purpose. I just know it.
ノスリ旅団が長の実力。しかとその目に焼き付けてやろう。
I'll show you what the head of the North Sea Thieves can really do.
そんなうまいこといかないえ。
I don't think it'll be that easy, Pat. After trading glances, Norcy and Audie vanish into the forest. I call out their names, but they show no signs of stopping. It seems the game has begun.
もしかして私たちも参加するんですか？
Are we participating in this too? Don't ask me. Oh, this sucks. So much for that liquor.
まあ、こちらはこちらでのんびりやりましょう。あの調子なら、僕たちが丸坊主でもそれなりの収穫はあるでしょうし。
Well, I think we can afford to take a leisurely pace. From the looks of them, we'll be well supplied even if we three come up empty-handed. You can afford to, but I'm gonna lose. Uncle gives me a sincere smile, as if in response to my eternal lament.
とにかくこちらも借り始めましょうか。
Well, I suppose we should get started.
そうですね。姉上に手を抜いていたと思われるのもなんですので。
Yes, let's. I couldn't have my sister suspect me of slacking off after all. Despite his own words, Augie is taking his sweet time preparing. He moves incredibly slowly, and I know it has to be deliberate. I let out a sigh and start preparing myself. With my fingers on the string, I notch an arrow, just as I notice a copper in the bushes nearby. Take aim, and I release the string. The arrow zings through the air in a flash and thunks into the nearby tree. Well, that's about what I expected, but I look behind me and the unexpected Kira looks completely flabbergasted.
兄上、 今日は調子でも悪いんですか？
Brother, are you not feeling well? His voice carries no suspicion. He just seems utterly baffled. Should I make up an excuse? But what could I even say?
そういえば、兄上は何でもこなせる人でしたけど、弓だけは苦手って言ってましたね。
Now that I think of it, you've always been skilled in many disciplines, but you did say you had no affinity for the bow. Yes, and it has been quite some time since I last used one. Latch onto the Kiru's excuse. I thought he might find me out for a moment there, but it looks like I can get away with being a poor shot. Thinking Kiru in my heart, I'm ready to bow once more. Ogi looks at me with a satisfied expression, nodding to himself.
それなら僕たちにも勝機がありそうですね。
It seems victory is within our grasp. Yeah, maybe, but I'm not just going to let you. Aim for the Cooper again. Grr. Come on, I was actually focused on that shot. Nearby, I see Ogi bag another Cooper. Before I realized it, he managed to get a lot of them. Cooper doesn't have that many, but he also shooting birds out of the sky too. How can he hit such tiny targets? Distracted by two, I'm jolted on my musing by a loud thud behind me. I turn around and the sight renders me speechless. What? It's a giant boar, about the size of my body, but it slumps down, already dead, with a single arrow in its head.
獲物としてはまずまずといったところだな。
Not a bad catch if I do say so myself. Norcy emerges from behind it, a smudged smile on her face. There's game this big in these mountains? Kira and Aji, who had wandered off to look for more quarry, come this way.
うわ、この短時間でこんな獲物？
Wow, you managed that in such a short time?
さすがは姉上。その腕前、ますます冴え渡ってます。
As expected, my sister, your senses are as sharp as ever.
まあ、私の手にかかればこんなものだ。
Well, you know, all in a day's work. Judging by their conversation, it sounds like this is business as usual, but Norcy's smirking a little too proudly for that.
オシトルはまだなのか？
Oster? You haven't gotten anything yet? Well, I have never been good with the bow.
ほう、意外だな。貴様ほどの男が。
Really? I'm surprised. I'd have thought a man of your caliber. Even I cannot master every weapon in existence.
ふむ。よし、ならば私が教えてやろう。
Alright, then I'll teach you. No, you didn't need to go to such trouble.
なに遠慮するな、水臭い。弓というのは教わった方が上達が早いものだ。
Oh, don't be so humble. For archery, you'll get much better if you have a good teacher. Without waiting for a response, she slides around me, reaching forward and grabbing my arms in an almost hug from behind. Whoa.
まずは狙いのつけ方からだ。こうして体をまっすぐにしてな。
First, you need to work on your aim. Keep your body straight, like this. And so the lecture began. It's not bad advice. Her coaching is pretty thorough, and she's fixing the problems in my stance, but it's only natural, but she's kind of squishing me. She's kind of squishing against me. I can feel Norcy's ample chest pressing against my back.
やはり教えて正解だな。構えに変な癖がつき始めているぞ。
It's a good thing you came to me. I can see all kinds of bad habits in your stance. That's probably because you're almost on top of me. I appreciate that she's willing to teach me, but if anything, this is making it harder to concentrate.
肘を曲げず、手は水平。そこから放った矢は弧を描いて飛ぶということも考えて修正。ここでいる。
Elbows straight, hands level, like that. Adjust your aim. See the arc of the arrow in your head, and shoot. And just like I figured, the arrow doesn't even come close to the mark. See that? Norcy presses even closer.
また肩が崩れているぞ。もう少しこう、まっすぐに。
Your stance is off again. You need to stand up a little straighter. And of course, as she gets more and more hands-on, I find it harder and harder to absorb the lesson. This is a real problem. Perhaps notice my situation. Ogi watches us with a faint smile. He better not be getting a kick out of this. I hold in a sigh and release the aerial. This back and forth of failure and correction goes on for some time until I finally get lucky and hit the target. Darcy nods, satisfied.
うむ。あとは今の教えを守って日々精進だ。
Just remember what I taught you and train every day. Your help is much appreciated. I managed to get that out and finally escaped from her hold.
なんや楽しそうやな。
Oh, you guys look like you're having fun.
あといか。すまないが、この勝負は私の一人勝ち。
Ah, Audie, sorry, but I have this match in the back. What the? As Norcy turns to Audie, her eyes instantly widen in shock. Her reaction pretty much speaks for the rest of us. What is this?
何ってうちの取ってきた獲物や。
What do you mean, this? It's my catch. Audie speaks with the same sunny confidence, but I'm pretty sure we're all thinking the same thing. Sure, but Karakasua? Audie has giant Karakasu over his shoulder, easily twice as big as she is, even ignoring its tentacles. It's the biggest game here, but... Where did you get that? There is a lake nearby, but this is definitely not a freshwater creature.
これでこの勝負うちの勝ちやえ。
Guess I win then, huh? With a splat, Audie casually tosses her prize catch to the ground, ignoring my question.
なんと、これほどの大物はそうそうお目にかかれん。
Amazing! You don't see them this size very often. Hello? Are you okay with this? Sure, it's big, but isn't there a more important question here? Besides, can you really call that hunting? That's fishing, and I sincerely doubt you use a bow for this.
別にお魚じゃダメとか弓を使わんとダメとか言われてないえ。
Wasn't anything in the rules about fishing, or bows really. Well, that may be true, but are you actually going to eat this thing?
おいしいえ。
Why not? It's delicious. I lower my gaze to her catch. The Karakasusu is still flopping, convulsing on the ground. Talk about a close encounter. For a moment, I feel like it locked eyes with me, and I quickly look away. But the other didn't seem to mind. They treat it like any other big game.
これだけ大きいとさばくのが大変そうですね。
It must be difficult to gut, being this big.
これは今日一番の驚きですね。
Well, well. I just dare say this is the biggest surprise of the day.
今回は私の負けだな。いい女は心よく相手の勝利を祝うものだ。
Looks like I lose this time. A good woman gracefully celebrates her opponent's victories.
ありがとな。
Hehe, thanks everyone. I sigh, watching the others chatting about their respective catches. Well, if anyone else is cool with it, then I guess I am too. I'm not completely on board, but oh well. Still, that means I'm the only one empty-handed. That's not a great feeling. I have to bring something back. Suddenly I see a small silto dash right past me. Another cowper, by the looks of it. Oh, gotcha. I tune out of their conversation, focus on aiming with my bow. Whoosh. Miraculously, the arrow flies in a perfect arc. I follow its path with my eyes, feeling a spark of hope. It flies straight towards the Kupapora. Huh? And sinks into a beast directly behind it. A predator that was hunting the Kupur itself. The beast howls in pain and begins furiously charging this way. What? Hey! I start running and instantly see the beast beginning its mad dash. Gah! I watch it all as the giant beast charges toward me, trampling through the underbrush and boldly knocking down smaller trees in its path. This thing is fast! Frantically trying to escape, I hear some amused voices around me. Brother!
ほほう、これはここの主か。弓は苦手などと言いつつ、さすがは押しとる。
Oh, the guardian of the force itself. You said you weren't good with the bow, Oster, but you certainly have an eye for the most glorious prey.
なるほど。増えてな弓でも遅れを取るわけにはいかない。というわけですか。
I see. Perhaps he intends to demonstrate that even with the weapon he disdains, he is still he's still a force to reckon with.
オストルは負けず嫌いやな。
Oh, Oster, you really don't like to lose, do you? Hell, no! Hurry up and help me! Whoa! This desperate leap to the side to avoid the beast's attack, and with good nature cheering behind me, entirely appropriated for the situation.
なんという男気だ。勝負に負けても心は折れぬということだな。
Now that's a man. Even in loss, he shows how his spirit still burns. How did you reach that conclusion?
では、手を出すのも無粋というものですね。
I suppose it's best if we don't interfere then.
そうですね。兄上ならあれくらいのことはなんてことないでしょうし。
You're right. I'm sure my brother can handle that easily.
頑張ってな。
Keep it up. Don't just stand there watching. Help me! Last, I only yelled internally. I can't catch my breath long enough to get the words out. And so the deadly chase lasts all night, and it generally becomes a favorite story told around the dinner table back home. Okay. Let's do Audie's room. Roll. Word Audie. Yawning Audie. Roll, flop, roll. Lady Audie, why don't you stop sleeping, get up?
オストランか。
Hmm.
おはようさ。
What?
こんな時間け？
No, should wait. What? Oh, Oster. Morning. Is it time to eat already? It is not, in fact, morning. It's already noon.
あやや、もうそんな時間け？ちょっと横になってただけやのにな。
Oh, Pitts. That time already? I was only planning on a teeny little nap, really. Don't tell me you've been sleeping here since breakfast. No wonder I didn't see you.
今日はいつもよりあったかいからな。
Well, it's
絶好のお昼寝日和やえ。
it's awfully warm today. Great weather for napping, right? I feel as if you've been giving me that same excuse and lying around for a few days now. You aren't feeling ill, are you?
いたって元気やえ。強いて言うなら、お昼寝したくて仕方がない気分にしてくれる。こんな陽気な天気が悪いと思うんや。
Oh, I'm fit as a fiddle, Pet. I just blame this sunny weather for being so nap-worthy. Don't blame the weather. This is more laziness than I should rightfully tolerate. As I watch it Audie flop around without a care in the world.
あれ？そういえばオストロはなんでうちの部屋におるん？
Huh? Now that I think of it, why are you in my room?
もしかしてお仕事抜け出して遊びに来てくれたのけ？
Did you
な
skip
らお酒の相手してほしいな。
Did you skip work to come play with me? Oh, we could go out for some drinks. No, I came to check on you. I've only seen you at meal times lately. You don't seem to be doing much of anything else.
そうけ？寝る以外にもお散歩とか酒盛りとかしてるけどな。
Really? I haven't just been sleeping, you know. I've gone on walks, I've gotten drunk. Not exactly what I call productive. You've always had a fairly lax lifestyle, but it has gotten much worse since reaching Inuyakamu. Don't you have anything else to do?
特にないな。強いて言うなら、今日は寝るのがお仕事やえ。
Not really. If anything, my job today is to sleep. You used to be so aggressive before, at least when it came to things that you were interested in. I don't feel that passion from you anymore. Did something happen?
別に悩むほど面白いこともないしな。
Not really. It's just that there's not much around here worth getting exciting about. Perhaps you could go look for romance, like you used to. Surely that would be more worthwhile use of your time than endless napping.
なんや今はそんな気になれないんよ。
That's because she already found her romance target, but he disappeared on her. I don't really feel like it.
ちょっと前にいい男を探してはみたけど、うちのモヤモヤを晴らす男がどこにもいなかったしな。
I did try looking for a good man here, but I just can't find a man that makes me forget the weird achy feeling in my chest. Well, it's true that the folks here are mostly rustic salt of the earth types, not the kind of men who would give Audie butterflies.
はあ、つまんないえ。
Sigh, this is boring. Before she can even finish talking, Audie's eyes droop. She looks like she's nodded off already. This is the most lazy I've ever seen her. If I just had some way to get her excited about things again. My gaze drifts to Kururin, who's floating aimlessly around the room. Well, why don't you tell her? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Because she won't listen to me, that's why. And you've known her longer, haven't you? Jingle, 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 jingle. Oh, don't be like that. You could try at least. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Ever since its master became a lazy bum, I feel like I've been understanding Kururan more and more.
そうやえ。
Oh, that's right. Audie suddenly bounds up, a complete turnaround from her dull humdrums a moment before.
おしとるはん、うちちょっといい考えが浮かんだ。
Oster, I just had a brilliant idea. She got a pretty enough smile on her face, so why does it inspire nothing but dread? I cannot offer my help in this idea of yours, but I will be happy to hear you out.
それはな、自分の恋が見つからないなら、他の人の恋路を応援してみるってのはどうけ？
It's like this. If I can't find my own love, how about I help with someone else's? This sounds familiar. Ah, whatever. In other words, you're going to assist with someone else's romance?
うちは経験豊富やから任せてほしいな。必ず結ばれること間違いなしやえ。
I have plenty of experience, so leave it to me. I'll have a couple together in no time. Just why? What makes her think up this stuff?
それに恋のことになったらきっとこのモヤモヤっとした気分も晴れるに違いないえ。
I don't think quite that's going to happen. Plus, since it's a matter of the heart, I'm sure that weird feeling will be gone in no time. Every time she ends up rejected, I end up drinking with her. And then she's back all of a sudden. Where does she get that confidence? Audie, obviously to my anxiety, is practically glowing with enthusiasm.
さてと、それじゃあ早速応援する人探さないとな。
Now,
オシトルはんは誰がいいと思う？
now, I got to hurry up and find someone to help out. Any ideas on who, Oster? Sorry, but I'm no expert on romance. I haven't the slightest. More importantly, I don't want to get involved.
そうか。オシトルはんには見えてないんやね。恋の糸が。なんやすっごく くかわいそうな人やな。
I see. You can't see the threads of destiny, huh? Poor thing. Just leave me out of it. It's better than getting wrapped up in another mess. I apologize, but I don't think I can be of much help.
でもとりあえずルルヤンと猫ヤンは除外って感じかな。
Well, I guess Ruli and Nico are out.
ルルヤンはお兄さんのことが好きやったから今はそういう雰囲気やないし。
Ruli's still carrying a torch for love, and I don't think she'd like this sort of thing.
猫やんも不毛やけどオシトルハン一筋やしな。
And dear old Nico still only got eyes for you, unfortunately. Out of nowhere, the twins appear and latch onto my arms as if to demonstrate for Audie.
応援希望。
Assist us.
はい。私たちがアトイ様のお助けを必要としています。
Yes, we require your help in this field, Lady Audie.
二人も恋心言うにはなんか違うな。
You two have something a little different from romance.
残念。
Too bad.
認めてもらえずともいつでもご奉仕いたします。
In-
主様。
Even if we are ignored, we shall serve you at any time, Master. Do sound disappointed, but they seem content to stay stuck to my side. In the meantime, Audie's face is getting gloomier and gloomier.
となるとノスリハンはダメやね。色気よりは食い気な感じや。
And Norcy's, well, she doesn't need help. She's more interested in a good steak than a good man. Whereas you go for both food and men with the same terrifying hunger.
あとは奥義はまあよくわからんしな。
Then
他には
then maybe Augie? No, he's just a big old mystery. Who else is there? Mother mutters absently to herself, and all of a sudden her face lights up.
そうや、キューヤンがいたい。
Oh yeah, there's Kiwu. Kiru, huh? Well, I am worried about him, but
いつも思ってたんよ。猫やんのことが好きやのに一向にその気持ちを伝えようとしない。
I always thought so. You can tell he loves Nico, but you can never get the words out, can he?
見ていてもどかしくてたまらないんよ。ここはうちが一肌脱いでしっかり後押しするべきやえ。
That's awfully irritating you to see. You know what? I think I'll go give him a little push.
なあ、オストラハンもそう思うえ。キューヤンはちゃんと自分の気持ちを伝えるべきや。
Don't you think so too, Oster? Kiwi ought to confess his true love. Well, I suppose. All she had to do was talk about the stuff, and she's back to life again. I don't get it.
どうどう？いい考えじゃないけ？これはもうやるしかないえ。
What do you think? Brilliant idea, isn't it? Well, I'm on the case. I suppose. Do as you please, then. My indifferent response doesn't seem to faze her.
おお、オストラハンもやる気やな。
Oh, you're in too?
できたえ。
Now I'm getting all fired up.
あとはどうするかや。作戦を考えないとな。
Now, how do we help him? We ought to think of a plan. Taking reply his agreement, Audie starts excitedly brainstorming terrible ideas. I'm glad she's perked up, but this isn't quite how I was hoping it would happen. I hope she doesn't cause any trouble. Hold on. Did she just include me?
よし、早速行くえ。せやね、まずは。
Alright, let's get going. Well, first off... Hey, sorry, but I...
失礼します。兄上、こちらにいらっしゃいましたか。
Excuse me. Ah, brother, so this is where you went. Kiru? Bad timing as usual. Last chance to run, Kiru. I take no responsibility for what happens next. Obvious to my warning, Kiru moves closer as he speaks.
王儀さんから兵糧の件でお話があるとのことで、後で執務室まで来てほしいとのことづてを。
Ogi wants to speak with you about provisions, so he's ready to meet you at the office.
あ、キューや、いいところに。
Oh, Q, good timing.
あ、あ、アントイさん、なんですかいきなり。
Huh? What are you doing? Q jolts and panic as Ali bounds in for an aggressive hug.
ちょうど今から呼びに行こうと思ってたところや
I was
え。
just
ちょっとお話いいけ？
I was just about to go call you. Can we talk? We should talk.
お話ですか？別に構いませんけど。
Talk? Sure, I suppose. Oh, too late now. Poor Kuru.
なあなあ、本当のところどう思ってるのけ？
Hey, so why don't you tell me what you really think?
何のことです？いきなり。
Huh? Wait, what is this about?
前から気になっていたんや。ずーっとはっきりしないからやきもきしてたんや。
Tell him what you want. I've been wondering all this time. You just never, ever come out and say it. So it's been irking me a bit.
いえ、ですから。
What?
とぼけちゃってもうバレバレやえ。まさか気づかれてないとでも思ってたのけ？
Oh, don't play dumb with me. I already know. Don't tell me you thought it was a secret.
とぼけると言われましても、その話がよく。
Play dumb? I really don't see what you...
だから聞かせてほしいんよ。キューや猫やんのこと好きなんえ？
What I'm saying is that I want you to tell it to me straight. Yuri. Do you love Nico? You love Nico, right?
私が猫姉さんを
Yeah, me, Nico-san. Finally realizing the tone of conversation, Hiro's face turned several shades redder.
まあ当の猫やんは気づいてないみたいやけどな。それでどうなん？
Well, it looks like Nico herself doesn't realize it, so how about it?
どうと言われましても、聞かせられるようなことは何も。私が一方的に思っているだけですし。
How about it? There's really not much I can say about it. It's just a one-sided thing, anyway.
好きなんよね。なのになんで告白しないん？
But you like her, right? So why don't you confess your love?
ですが。
But... Your eyes dart around, looking for an answer.
でもずっと思ってるんよな。ちょっとした進展とかないのけ？
But you like her for so long. Haven't you made any progress?
そんなことめっそうもないです。
That's... I mean, don't be assured.
じゃあ告白とかしないのけ？好きなんやからちゃんと言うべきやって思うんよ。
So you won't confess to her. You know, if you like someone, you should really tell them.
とんでもないです。私は今の関係で十分ですし、いい返事が返ってくるとは思えません。
I couldn't. I'm just happy to have her as a friend. And it's not as if she responded favorably.
それに。
Besides, Kira sneaks a couple of nervous glances to me, as if checking my reaction. Oh, huh? I guess it's hard to come out and say you like a girl when her brother's sitting right there.
とにかく私は告白するにはまだ早いと思いまして。
Anyways, I think that it's still too early for me to confess.
それじゃ告白するつもりはあるってことやね。何が早いってよ。
Oh? So you have been planning something. So hold up, Pat.
でも、いや。
But, Kiryu starts fidgeting bashfully. His voice fades into vague mumbling.
確かにそうですけど、いや、やっぱり、
That's, sort of true. But I mean, it's just that,
キヨやん
Kiryu,
でも、アトゥイさんの言う通りですし、ここは、しかし、
but you have a point. So maybe I should? Oh, but no. Tap, tap, tap.
今決めればきっと、いえ、まだ早いかもしれない。いや、今なら大丈夫かな。
If I do it now, then maybe. No, wait. It could still be too early. But then again, it could work out alright now. Maybe?
ほー
Hmm? Tap, 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 tap.
もっと慎重に、もっと大胆に言った方が効果的ですが、私では。
Being cautious has helped me so far. But maybe being bold would be more effective? But that would be a big risk. I think it's her tapping.
あれ？アトゥイさん、どうしたんですか？そんなに指で強く叩いたら机が壊れてしまいますよ。
Huh? Audie, what's the matter? If you tap the desk that hard, you're gonna break it. Finally noticing the sound getting exponentially louder, he speaks up to Audie.
なあなあちょっといいけ
Hey, come here a second, would you?
なんでしょう。
Huh? What is it? Sensing the change in Audie's demeanor, Hiru asks very hesitantly. This is not good. She's pretty annoyed. Other side of Audie, maybe you could say her true self. Her overbearing, murderous aura is overflowing behind her smile.
なあキユやん
Hey, Kiwi. Audie reaches over and grips Hiru's shoulders tightly, but speaks with an unsettling softness.
うちはなそういうはっきりしないのは良くないなって思うんや
You see, I don't think you can afford to be indecisive.
こういうの長引いてはいい結果にならないってそう思わないけ
Things like this don't end well when you let them stretch out for too long. Isn't that right?
そう言われましても、今はそんなこと言っていられる状況では。
But really, it really isn't the right time.
キユやん
Kiwi. Raw, malevolent energy is pouring from Audie to the extent where it's impossible to miss, practically warping everything around her. That's enough. You can leave it at that. Brother!
おしとるは邪魔だってはダメやえ今大事なところなんよ
Oster, it's rude to butt in. We're having a very important chat. Don't say that. If you try and force this on him, it'll only bring him stress.
でも
But I think you are rushing things. If you're trying to help, surely you could think it through a little more. You have all that experience, don't you?
もう
Audie finally reaches Hiru's shoulders, although she pouts an apparent show of protest.
いいのですか？私がその。
Is it really alright with you if you know, Nico's choice is her own. It's not my place to interfere or judge. As long as you treat Nico well, I have no objections.
兄上。
Brother?
よしそれじゃあお許しも出たし早速猫やに気持ちを伝えに行くえ
Alright, now you've gotten permission, let's go confess to Nico.
今ので話は終わりましたよね。
What? Didn't we just finish this conversation? No, it still ends up like this.
大丈夫っていうかキューヤンが猫やんとの距離を縮められない理由が分かったえ
Don't worry, besides, I figured out why you can't manage to get close to Nico.
それはな勇気が足りないからやえ
You see? You don't have enough courage.
勇気ですか？しかし
Courage? But
そうやっていろいろ気にしすぎるのはいけないと思うえ。
you really shouldn't worry so much about the little things, pet. It's not healthy.
勇気が足りないから周りを伺って二の足踏んで、これじゃいつまでたってもちっとも進展しないえ。
You don't have enough courage, so you look elsewhere but your destination and see all sorts of problems. That's why you do. That's no way to do things.
勇気を出して進む時が来たんよ。
It's time to pull yourself together and take that first step forward.
ですが、いくらなんでも今からは早すぎるのではないですか？
But don't you think that's moving a bit too fast?
ええからお膳立てを任せてくれたら大丈夫やえ。
Come on, come on. You can leave everything to me.
ちょっと気持ちを伝えるだけ。当たってみて第一歩を踏み出すのも恋の秘訣やえ。
You
い
just
つ
need
の
to tell.
経験では
You just need to tell her your truth. Tell her your feelings. That's all. The secret is to love is putting your soul into that first step. I speak from experience, pet.
経験ですか？
Experience? That approach hasn't exactly worked for you, Audie.
待ってください。私は
Wait, I.
平気やえ。大船に乗った気持ちで庭で待っててな。
It's okay. It's okay. Just leave all the details to me and wait in the courtyard. Audie skips to the door, but pauses, turning one last time before leaving.
逃げたら怒るえ。
And if you run, I'll be cross. Right. Audie leaves quickly, and Kiru floats after her. Kiru stands in the middle of the room, dumbstruck by all that just happened. I don't know what to do to tell him. I should get back to work. Augie was waiting for me, you said.
兄上。
Brother. Kiru clasps onto my sleeve, hanging on to me. Kiru, I have to meet Augie. He doesn't have the words, but I can see the pleading in his eyes. Fine. I will tend to this first. Brother! Your face immediately brightens, like a bud bursting into bloom. Seeing that, I'm left with no escape. How did it come to this?
いたいた。ちゃんと待ってくれてるみたいやえ。
There she is. So she did wait, just like I asked. Audie and Kuru watch from the shadows. I asked the twins to summon Nico. Obviously, the situation, she waits patiently in the courtyard.
ああ、本当に来てしまった。
Ah, she came after all. Look at that energy. Audie's so live now, it's hard to believe she's been lying around all this time.
準備は完了や。あとはキューヤンがビシッと決めるだけな。
Everything's in place now. All you have to do is say your part. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Kieran waggles his tentacles in a strange, vaguely encouraging dance. See, Kieran's cheering for you too. Hang in there, Kuru.
さあさあ、当たって砕けてくるえ。きっとうまくいくはずやえ。
Come on. If you're gonna fail, at least go out with a bang. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Failing was exactly what he wanted to avoid. My stomach.
ふーん。ここまでお膳立てされて逃げるん。
After I've done all this for your sake, you're gonna run. Audie grips his shoulders, facing him down with a smile that can only be called psychotic. Kuru doesn't have a choice in the matter anymore. It's a sad sight, just because he happened to be caught in Audie's whims.
大丈夫。ちょっと一言好きやって言ってくるだけやえ。
Don't worry so much. You just gotta say one thing. Tell her you like her.
ですがいきなりというのは心の準備が。
What? Just like that. My heart's not ready yet.
煮え切らんなあ。そっちがその気なら。
Stop being so wishy-washy. Well, if you're gonna be like that, you see ominous gleam in Audie's eyes, and she raises out of the bush, starting to walk in Nico's direction. Huh?
なあなあ、猫や。
Hey, over here, Nico.
待ってください。何を聞こうとしたんですか？
Wait, what are you gonna say?
行く勇気ないんやったら、うちが猫やんにキュウヤンをどう思っているのか聞こうかなって。
Well, since you can't summon up the backbone, I thought I'd go ask Nico what she thinks of you.
いつまでたってもうじうじしているんやもん。これが一番手っ取り早いし、はっきりするえ。
You're just dragging your feet, so this is the fastest way. Or will you make up your mind?
お願いです。お願いですからやめてください。
Please, please don't. Kiru, practically in tears, frantically tries to restrain Audie.
じゃあ自分で行く気になったっけ？
Then, will you go do it yourself?
そうではなくて、待ってください。待って。
That's not what I mean. Wait. Please, wait.
どっちすらん。はっきりしてほしい。
Which is it? Decision time, Kiru.
帝の顔も3度までというありがたい言葉もあるしな。これ以上猶予はないと思ってほしいえ。
They say even the Mikado can only suffer 3 assaults before he loses patience. I wouldn't try to test mine, okay? You're not that patient. This is probably still around the second insult or so.
わかりました。人捨てになるぐらいなら。
I get it. If it'll just end up coming from someone else, then.
もっと堂々としてほしいけど、ま、これでいいえ。それじゃあ頑張ってな。
I wish you'd be more confident about it, but oh well. Now, good luck.
はい。
Okay. Audie gives Kuru a healthy slap on the back, sending him out of the bushes and towards Nico. He still seems incredibly nervous.
猫姉さん。
Nico.
キュール、ちょうどよかったのです。ア
Kiru.
トイさんを見なかったです。
Kiru, good timing. Have you seen Audie?
急に呼ばれてきたですが、見当たらないのです。
I hear she called me here, but I don't see her here.
実は話したいことがあり、まして、聞いてもらえますか？
You see, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Will you listen?
キュールがですか？別に構わないですが。
You wish to talk? By all means.
つまり、私が、
You see,
頑張るんやえ、キューヤ。もう少しや
hang in there, Kirui. Just a little more. Audie cheers for Kirui, clearly fighting the urge to jump out and help him. Kirui shuts his eyes tight, taking a couple deep breaths to calm himself down.
え。何をしているですか？そもそもアトイさんはどこに？
What are you doing now? Where is Audie anyway? Ah.
はやや。
Uh-oh. Noticing us, Nico walks this way.
アトイさん、こんなところに。兄様まで、ここで何をやってるですか？
Audie, there you are. Dear brother, what are you doing here too? Well, this is... how do I put it?
猫や。こっちじゃなくて、あっち。
Nico, not over here. Look there, there,
あっち？何を言ってるですか？
there. What are you talking about? Nico draws closer to us, looking even more baffled than before.
よし。
Okay. Kira finally nods, resolute. Clenching his face, he straightens his postures and speaks.
好きです。ずっと前からあなたのことが大好きでした。
I love you. All this time, I had feelings for you.
もし許
These guys' eyes closed so he's not seeing.
ずっと一緒にいてほしい。
If you would only let me, I would be happy to be by your side forever.
今はこんなことを告げるべき時ではないかもしれません。ですが、どうしても聞いてほしかったのです。あなたに。
I know this is not the perfect time for me to say all this, but I just wanted you to hear it from me.
どんな答えでも構いません。だから、
So, can you give me any answer, and I'll understand. So, here waits the reply. Head bowed and eyes shut.
はあ、そうなのか。
Is that so?
Eh?
Huh? Kira lifts his head in surprise. Before him is not Nico, but Shion, who was just passing by.
あれシナナンじゃ。
Huh?
ん
Wait, Shion? The implications hit Kira immediately, and as the confusion and anxiety sets in, he starts looking frantically around.
シノノンもキュールのこと好きだぞ。両思いってやつだ。
Well, I like you too, Kiru. That means it's gonna be true love.
Eh?
Huh?
ほほう、そうなのかい。こいつはお熱いことじゃない？
Whoa, that's so. You got more passion in you than I thought, yeah?
しかし、俺の女に手を出すとは。お前さ、見る目あるね。
Still, hitting on my little girl. You got a good eye, kid. Eh? Check out, standing behind her is smirking wildly, like he's just seen something hilarious.
Oh.
Huh? Kira looks toward us, still paralyzed in that flabbergasted expression.
キュール。
Kuru.
猫ね。
Nico ni?
そうだったですか。キュールはシノノンのことが知らなかったです。
So that is how it is. You like Shion. I had no idea, truly.
え、あ、
But wait,
シノノンは幼いですが、とても素直で良い子です。大事にしないとダメなのです。
Shion is still young, but she is a good girl. You should take good care of her.
違う。あ
This isn't. Oh!
猫やん、キューヤンに言うことってそれだけなのけ？
Nico, is that all you have to say to Kiwi?
それだけ？どういうことです？ついている者同士、お似合いだとは思うですが。
Whatever do you mean? They like each other. I think they should make a fine couple.
祝福しますです、キュール。お幸せに。
You have my congratulations, Kiru. I shall pray for your happiness together.
猫ねさん。
Nico, wait.
すみません、兄様。まだ午前からの頼まれ物が途中でしたので、私はこれで。ワトイさんも失礼するです。
I am sorry, dear brother, but I was in the middle of an errand for his grace. I must be going. Pardon me as well, Audie.
ああ、
He's dead inside now.
行っちゃったな。
She's gone, Kiwi.
あ、そんな。
This can't be. Kiru falls to his knees.
いやー、
Well,
とってもめでたいな。新しい恋仲の誕生や。
this is a joyous moment. The birth of a brand new couple. Hey,
いいことした後は気持ちいいな。やっぱり応援してよかった。
I always feel so lovely after a good deed. It's a good thing I was around to help. Hey,
いいことしたら、なんやお腹空いてきた。おっと、もうお昼の時間や。
now I've done my good work for the day. I'm getting a bit hungry. Oh, already lunchtime.
今日のお昼は何かな。ロルヤのご飯おいしいからな。
I wonder what's on the menu for today. Ruli's cooking is always so lovely. Wait, Lady Audie, are you just gonna leave him like this?
何言ってるのか全然わからないえ。先に行ってるからまた後でな。
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Now, I better go save my seat. See you later. Hey, Audie! And there she goes. Abandoned ship indeed. Before I can call out to her, Audie is gone like with the wind.
キュール、ふつつか者だが、これからよろしくな。
Ah, Kiru. I can't do a lot, but I'm gonna be your lady.
いや焼けしまうじゃない。幸せにしてやってほしいね。なあ。
Man, I'm jealous of you kids. Yeah, guess all I can do is hope for her happiness, right?
猫お姉さん。
Nico. He is happily clinging to Kiru, who has collapsed into a lifeless lump. Looks like I was right after all. It turned out to be nothing but trouble. How are you going to fix this one? Well, at least none of this is my fault. Yep, I am totally blameless here. I am going to stop there for today. System, save. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. Please hit the follow button if you did to receive notifications when I go live, which will once more be 11 a.m. US Central tomorrow. I hope to see you again then. We'll have more of this. Utawarerumono Mask of Truth. Hope to see you again then. Goodbye.